8. Okay, we're going to puzzle 8 next. Hello, welcome back. This is Talos Principle 2, and we are heading to puzzle number 8. Oh, there's a very deep noise in the... oh, was that the... maybe it was this creaking. Oh, it was this creaking. I thought it was the music. Oh, there's a thing here. Almost missed that. Ignored. Chenshevsky. Yes, this thing. Humankind reaching adulthood. The question of our relationship with nature has bedeviled us since the earliest days of our species. Since before the first city was built, we felt that there was something different about us. Animals we intuited were part of nature, we were not. But of course, humans clearly are the products of nature. Agreed. Our history intertwined with that of every other species. In fact, the very notion of the unnatural is a contradiction in terms. Everything that exists must by definition be natural, so this view, no matter how common, is deeply paradoxical. Agreed. This paradox has produced a great deal of confusion. Some proclaim us chosen by a divine power, set above all other creatures, and are justly accused of arrogance. Others proclaim us sinners, worse than other creatures, and are rightly accused of misanthropy. Others yet try to oppose this binary by saying that we are merely animals after all, but that, too, is manifestly wrong, and that no other animal is capable of having this conversation. Okay, now I disagree. Why are you defining animal in such a way? Like, saying that we're animals isn't saying that all animals are alike. That's a nonsense sentence. It's just clear, like... It's annoyingly nonsense because it uses a phrase like it's manifestly wrong, like it knows it's so right, but it's so obviously just nonsense. Anyway, it is in the contentious issue of our impact on the ecosphere that an answer may be found. Other animals have accidentally terraformed the planet before, driving other species to extinction. This is not unnatural. If we continued our current path even to the point of changing the climate enough to cause the collapse of civilization, that would be entirely in keeping with how animals behave. But there is one profound way in which we are not like animals. We can learn to understand ourselves and the world. Okay, you can define animal like that if you like, but don't act like you've made some profound statement above. It is this knowledge that makes us fundamentally different. We have choices, we have control. Animals don't have choices. Animals don't have control. Perhaps we have more control over certain things. There are many today who are afraid of the consequences of control. And you just made me use animal in that way. I mean, that's just a common way of using the word animal. But just because I use it like that doesn't mean I don't think of us as animals. There are many today who are afraid of the consequences of control and would prefer a return to a state of animal ignorance, whether by blinding ourselves to the impact of our actions or by demanding we humble ourselves before nature. This response of an adult in crisis who wishes for a return to childhood. This can only ever be regressive in every sense of the word. To resolve the paradox of nature, we must act as adults, accept our power, and act consciously, deliberately in shaping the world. We must become nature, and nature must become human. We already are. This is the heart of the matter, lifting up the world rather than lowering ourselves. Why do so many people so badly want to lower themselves? Do they want to, or is it simply a convenient poster strike? This is when I get annoyed at the game again. I can't tell. I mean, I guess let's... Well, no, I'll say it now. I can't so I've heard something about this game previously, which was somebody saying something to the effect of, like, the Talos Principle 2 is saying things nobody else says. And if what I'm reading now, like, it's totally possible that the game is going to subvert this in some way. I'm not saying, like, completely subvert, not like necessarily just go anti what it's currently saying, but do something more with what it's currently saying. Then I think it could be doing something better than I'm currently expecting. If what I'm reading currently, like the message that I'm getting from the game right now is what the message is, and it doesn't go any further, or there's no subversion or whatever, then I don't feel at all like this is saying that something that nobody else is saying. This is the thing that all... This is what annoying people say. in a like, I'm so smart kind of way. While like And once again, I'm gonna like I've gotta add the like I'm not necessarily disagreeing with some of the aspects of what the game is talking about, and like how humans, like if this is the message that the game is making, like how humans and our ability to do the things that we can do could use technology to improve things, etc., etc. But it's not the whole story, and it's not even radical to say that. there's both things can be true, that like we can use technology to make things better, or to avoid some of the problems that might face us, while also going, well, maybe we can avoid causing as many problems as we might be causing, or as might be caused by other factors. Like, those two things can both be true. And only annoying people go, if only everybody was as smart as me and could save the world using technology. Well, I don't know if that's the point the game is making, but it kind of sounds like it is. Okay. This is like, I've had my Christmas break, I've been away from the game, and immediately the game has bothered me again. It's like this is like if the person like if I was with somebody and a person started saying these kinds of things to me, I'd just get so annoyed. And not in a like, you're wrong, we're doomed. Like, I don't think the opposite is being a doomer or whatever, and or being pessimistic. That's the other thing that this is like implying, is that, oh, everybody else is pessimistic, we're optimistic, and this is the optimistic way of looking at things. But like, no. And I'm not, yeah, and as I'm saying, I'm not coming at it from a doomerist perspective of, no, technology cannot save us, let's regress into a shell and never do anything with technology or whatever. It's so annoying. It's totally possible the game will do something more than what it's doing right now, but if it's just doing this, then upgrade. From Miranda to Athena. We upgraded the lab with my new design. Synthesizing some of the pieces took longer than expected. We still have some bugs to iron out when it comes to complex structures, but it worked. Now the labs are safer and prettier. Although Father says they look too much like spaceships. I don't see it, do you? Okay. What's wrong with them looking like spaceships? Oh yeah, Trevor. I'm going to listen to you.
Today, we were delighted to be visited by a bunch of protesters, these voluntary extinction weirdos who think we're creating soulless monstrosities that will destroy the planet. They broke into the facility and started yelling at everyone. Fun, 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 right? Then one of them lunged at Alex. Big mistake. Chernyshevsky grabbed the guy and literally threw him across the room. I mean, almost threw him all the way off the dam. After that, the rest of them had a change of heart. Now, I'm telling you this because mostly it is not like that. But these people do exist. And somewhere in their shriveled little souls, they think that they're doing the right thing. They think they're being righteous. Now, to me, what Alex is trying to do is an obvious good. But that's not the same for everyone.
Here's a golden gate. Yeah, it looks like I'm just going to have every single triangle puzzle. Yeah, that makes sense because I'm in S1, I'm just over halfway through the game. And then this will open. Then I have to go through... Yeah, that's such a weird way of structuring things. Unless I'm misinterpreting this in some way. And yeah, I like, not to go back to my rant too much, but like, I cannot tell whether the game is actually going to do something else, or if this is the whole point it's making. I'd be happy to have the game make me eat my words later, as in like, not go back on what I've said, but like to go, oh, I was wrong about what the game was saying. And maybe I will be to some degree, but I don't know. Anyway, 8, this way. Oh, we're finally here. Hello.
Father, I updated the Noema algorithm. It's working
Noema.
twice as fast now, and I think I can increase matter output by 25% if I tweak the modulator a little. I'm so excited.
Nice to meet you. So excited. I'm Cornelius.
What? Oh, Dad, this is science.
You have no idea how long I've been waiting for the right moment.
To make a dad joke. Miranda's like kid voice. It's definitely an adult doing a kid voice, right? I don't know how old Miranda is supposed to be, but then how does that even work for robots? Does their voice change over time? How does that work? Or did I just hear a cat or something? I swear I just heard a cat. It was these birds, which all fly off vertically. And they're gone. Anyway, 8. Switcheroo. Good old switcheroo. Okay, so that's a purple. Yep. Okay. So there's a connector here, a button, and a gate here that's opened by this button. Okay. Red, and there's a box. And there's a portal in there. Where's the exit? Oh, up there, yeah. There's a blue gate in front of the exit. Well, or unless I go up this way, which is unlikely. There's a fan which I cannot remove. The fan will turn on if I step here. Should we go up there just to check in case there's anything else? Oh, I can't without the fan on there. I do not have enough things right now. That cannot be opened, so I need the jammer. Jammer required first. Apparently. Somehow. Jammer required first, apparently. Somehow. Wait, this is not a jammer. There is no jammer. Hold on. That's a connector. What opens that then? Not this button. Wait, and there's a red laser. Where's the red laser going? Hold on. What have I missed? I think I've missed a lot of things. Oh, that's a... What? That's in the floor? Don't quite understand the layout up there. Is this a wall? Is this like... Does this go down? Like curve down or something? Okay, apparently that needs to be open. Okay. Okay, what? This is the connector. And what opens this? Nothing. Oh, from up there I can probably teleport. Yes, I can. Alright. That's what I needed. I can then swap some things, in theory. Or, alternatively, I can do this. I mean, I could have done that after swapping as well. So I feel like I want the box and the connector out here. How is this actually gonna work? Because you're there. Ugh, is it gonna slot right through those gaps? I guess I can. Oh no. So connect. Keep connections. Oh. Keep connections. No. I don't really understand the geometry of up there. I'm not sure what I'm working with. I guess now I can find out, right? Yes, if I stand on here. Okay. Okay. What? This is so weird. But okay. There's a laser thing there. I can grab a box from there. I'm not sure that's something I want to do, but okay. So I can get up there now. I can't tell, is that gonna go... So if I look direct... Oh gosh. Directly at this. Directly up. No? Maybe that would go through that gap? And be able to connect to there? What am I doing? Okay, so I want I mean, I can't ever bring everything out of there, right? Or can I? Yeah, I could. I totally could. Because I can put the teleport outside. Okay. That's almost certainly the next step then. Although I don't need that space anymore. Okay. Then you can go on there. Maybe not yet. How do I want to do this? Can I, like, quickly pick something up? Ah! Ah! Well, I guess I could teleport up as well. Is that what I want? It's not what I want. But I could. And quickly connect it to there. I just wanna... I wanna connect this to that, but I can't do it without seeing it. Could I bring the teleporter up and put it up there? That might be a good idea. Yes, I could do that. Okay. Could I? Could I? Yes. Grab it. Jump up. Ah! Jump. Okay. Put this here. Then take this up like this. What a strange little puzzle I'm doing. Like, what's... Is that gonna... Yes. I find this really weird. Hold on. But I also need that to be pressed while I'm walking through here. So how am I going to be up here while all this is happening? Because something's got to be on the button. Something's got to be on the button. You've got to be floating on that box. That is clearly intended to be like that. This is really awkward. But I guess technically it doesn't have to... it's maybe slightly going through the gap. Maybe not. But yeah, the geometry here isn't very clear. So it's hard to know what you're dealing with. Okay. I gotta be up there, but that's also gotta be there. So how could I be up there? Well, I mean, I could go up with... okay, I could have left the... Yeah, okay. So as long as we don't disconnect you, keep connections. Keep connections. Is that what I'm doing? Yes, keep connections, bottom there, teleport up, grab this, jump up. I think I'm going to bring you up to the top. Keep connections. Teleport. Place. Yes, it's still connected downwards, right? Yeah, I can see it going down the leg. Is this what I want? But then I go up on that, like this, jump up, place you there. Hey! Okay. Whew. Can still solve puzzles. Alright. Have I heard this music yet? This is new and interesting. This feels like there's going to be something this way. There's totally something this way. What am I walking towards? Ah! I think I recognize this. I remember last time I was playing... all this social media. This. Da, 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 da. However, there are... No, okay. There is a gap here. In the corner, and there's a gap there. Yep, okay. Gap in the corner. What was it? It was da 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 da. Push button. Sure, how am I doing that? It feels so like I don't know, like quickly put together. I entered the code. Pattern is already solved. Just like that does as well. Where was that? I don't remember. What on earth is that? Wait, what? How do I get across to you? There's another puzzle? There's another puzzle. But I've done the 2 triangle puzzles, and I've done all the 8... Ooh. What does that mean? What does that mean? Where is that? It's like over here? Is there a way through? No. Oh, hello. Oh, is that an arcade machine? It is. Let me open it. It's tab, right? Tab to open the thing. Is there an issue with me being in water? Yes, seemingly. An electronic game. Arcade machine. Devices such as this one were commonly used to play games in public fora. This particular unit allowed users to play Serious Sam, a well-regarded but less-known follow-up to Crow Team's hugely popular Football Glory series. There we go, here's the Easter eggs. Okay, so this is what they... Okay, yeah, okay. Like, I was thinking about whether they... Because, like, people were asking about whether they would have Easter eggs, like the first one did. I think this is their answer to that, these things. A matter of taste. Welcome to New Jerusalem social media. Oh. Every time I do that. Witnessing all this incredible technology discovered by the expeditions give me an idea for something we could do if we had the resources and energy. Are you ready for this? Taste buds. Okay. Seriously, how have we gone so long without something our ancestors considered so essential? Don't you want to know what pizza tastes like? How would you know that you were tasting it the same way? What it's like to eat chocolate, to have an apple, what the deal is with fizzy drinks. I mean, come on, sounds fun. The sheer range of new experiences, it's almost overwhelming just to imagine it. Please, please, let this happen. Why change ourselves when we are what we're meant to do? You know we're all upgraded, right? This isn't our original design in the first place. And what's next? We start killing animals again just for the pleasure of tasting them? We cover the earth in fields like our ancestors did, subjugate the natural world for our own greed? Does it have my answer? No. Is the hope just that, like, if if you can sense the same things, the same chemicals in food that the human tongue can sense, then you will experience the same sensation. Is that the hope? Oh, I can't say what I want to say. I don't have a strong opinion. I really don't have a strong opinion here. I'm going to use the jokey opinion. I want to know what frogs taste like. But are they people? Frankly, you know that joke is banned. Sorry. Okay. There's still another research, apparently, for me to click on. What? Oh. Had to stop and take a picture. I just had to stop and take a picture. I never cease to be amazed by the beauty of this planet. Okay. So I was trying to see if there was like a... Where is that place? It's definitely not a thing I've done. Some lazy... Oh, we better just walk around here. No, I definitely cannot walk. Maybe I get flippers at some point. Ah! Woo! Jump, 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 climb. Oh. It didn't work. It didn't work. I drowned. I wonder what drowning feels like for a robot. Is there some way like out the back of this or something? Well, that's just there. I'm confused. How does one get to... Oh, it's the Golden Gate place. The Golden Gate Bridge. Right, okay. Okay, I see. Alright, so next task. Oh, there's a star to collect. Over there, apparently? Can I cross over? It looks like I can, actually. Oh, is this the lab? This might be the lab. Where's my star? Over there. Let's get that first. I'm still enjoying playing the game, by the way, even if I'm ranting about some of the aspects of the story. I'm still enjoying it.
When the heavens are silent, what is a prophet and what is a tyrant?
Why do they make these so low? My head is actually clipping through it. Who would do that? I guess Miranda... No, Miranda's the same height as the rest of them. I was thinking, is Miranda short? But no, I've seen Miranda. Oh, hello. What do we have in here? A guitar. Can I play it? This guitar looks like it was, what do you call the process of like where you photograph an object from many angles and to get it into a game, to make a 3D version of it? Like the way the strings are looks weird. No, the strings are floating off the... Okay. Maybe not. Maybe it's fine. Oh, I thought it was going to be something I could actually press. Feels like something I should be able to. It's like a little puzzle. Oh no, it's a packing puzzle. Oh. Hello.
Look at this place.
I would.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Mesmerizing.
If my vision wasn't snapped to your
That's
face.
how it lures you in, I think. You see all these beautiful things and your imagination starts working overtime. And then the puzzles, the towers, the mysterious apparitions, it all draws you further in, deeper into the trap. What if that's the whole point of this place? What if every time you have one of those visions, another little bit of you is corrupted, overwritten with the hubris of this place?
I'm wary of this place too, but my mind is my own.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to suggest you were, whatever it is I'm trying to say. I guess I'm just disappointed in myself. Byron needs me.
No.
You all need me to do my job, and I can't
Byron
even use
doesn't
a
need you.
termite.
Byron is fine. Just leave Byron.
If this is all really the work of the founder, I don't know. Maybe she lost her way. Or maybe we're just not ready. But once we find Byron...
No, we're not doing
I
that.
suggest we get the hell out of here and never come back.
Okay, maybe I'm just going to get the hell out of here and never come back right now. Screw saving Byron. It's pretty funny that I think the game does want me to be emotionally invested in rescuing Byron, but Byron was annoying me too much. Okay, anti-grav, we've seen that already. And haven't we already seen... I guess it's anti-grav in a different way. It's like a thing that's turned on and it inverts. Okay, it's not like the surfaces that things would walk around. Ooh, big red letter A. From Tuya. Dear Founder, everything has gone so much worse since you left. We keep pursuing the goal, but our lives are getting less happy. When the weather is dry and the dam runs low, there is nothing to do in the whole city. Things don't get fixed anymore. We even had to dismantle the cinema. I know it was frivolous and pointless when we can just watch video files, but it was fun to go watch movies together like people used to do. I believe in your wisdom, Founder. I believe we have to avoid hurting the planet like our ancestors did, but I don't know if the mayor is doing what you would have wanted. Isn't there another way of reaching the goal? Please, I know you left for a reason, but I don't think we can go on this way. Is there a solution to not destroying the planet? Finding magical purple goo that can create everything? Maybe. Talos Principle 2b. A fragment from Stratton's On the Universe. Amintas, you have made quite the catalogue of errors, Stratton. Children dying in their mother's arms, cities perishing by the plague, and even animals living without peace or happiness. Nicomachus. Why must we listen to this? You know I have just eaten a heavy dinner. Stratton. Because these things which are ugly must be confronted for us to reach the truth. You spoke of justice earlier, Amintas. What are these... But are these things just? They are not. Then you must admit the universe itself is not just. If the gods exist, 34, then they do not bend the world to their will. Rather, the universe proceeds as a machine, following its rules. Justice and virtue are human inventions. Are you saying justice and virtue are therefore illusory and should be abandoned? The opposite, my friend. It is mankind alone that can impose these values upon this machine. Footnotes 34. It remains unclear whether Stratton believed in the gods or used them solely as metaphors. His work on the deities is no longer extant. Tantalizingly, Diogenes mentions that it caused a fist fight in the Lyceum. I thought what made us human was that we search for meaning, but perhaps a better way of thinking about it is that we create meaning. Yeah, fair. Yeah, I think that's like a common thing, is like when making an argument about how things are like not inherent to the universe but are like created by humans, like in that example, like justice and virtue, it can make people go, oh, okay, so if it's not fundamental to the world, then it's not important in some way. But that's not true, because we are humans. It's important to us, and there's a benefit to thinking about those things and maintaining those things. That also comes up with like conversations around free will and whatever. Like I guess I'm generally of the opinion that free will is not really a thing, in the sense that I believe that my brain is just physics happening. I don't really have some like extra external control over that physics happening, that where it can somehow go one way or another way based on my thoughts. My thoughts are a result of the physics happening. However, that doesn't mean that there isn't the. It doesn't mean that choice isn't a thing. Choice is a thing. It's just a thing from the perspective of me and my understanding of the knowledge that I have, the information that I have. My brain is making choices. Just the choices are being dictated by the physics that are happening. And that's what's actually relevant. It's not like... I'm not therefore saying that choice isn't a thing. And I think that's probably one of the biggest issues with the conversation about free will, is that people are talking about a different thing. Like often, that's often the case. That's often the issue with lots of philosophical topics. And if you read any of it, you'll like you get like philosophical books that are like an author is writing about a topic, and then like a philosopher, and then other philosophers reply to that. I've forgotten what that kind of book is called, but it's like basically an essay followed by a bunch of reply essays trying to criticize it. And one of the most frustrating things is that you just constantly feel like, well, but you're all talking about different things. And that just seems to be the general problem with philosophy. But yeah, I don't think saying that we don't have free will in the like the kind of the grand philosophical sense doesn't mean... Okay, so like a common thing that people say as a reaction to somebody saying we don't have free will is that therefore there is no like if somebody does something bad, they have no responsibility for doing that bad thing because they were always going to do that bad thing because of it's not their fault that happened. But that's not true. Those are two distinct things. There is still a system, a physical system that's doing stuff and is has done something bad, and therefore, and we know that if we're talking about whether it's like right or wrong to imprison somebody or whatever. I'm not going to have a specific statement on whether I think it's right or wrong to imprison somebody, but it would still be reasonable whether or not the physical system had some like outside magical influence on the way the physics went, to say that physical system is doing bad things and therefore prison is the right way to deal with that physical system doing bad things, if that makes sense. Like I think a system can still have responsibility regardless of whether it has like true like fundamental free will or not. Because it's still making choices. It's still like computers make choices. They do it based on data. Humans do it based on data. It's the same. Anyway, gosh, this is the video of long rambling rants. I read that one right. Yes, Noema, I believe it's now pronounced. There is a pattern underneath. New primary site, lake water for cooling. This is them just working on the ability to like use the purple goo, right? Power distribution. Are we going to end up in a vision? Yeah, I think so. Were they always red?
Our ancestors kept telling themselves that the brevity of their lives didn't matter. But they had so little time to ever really think about anything. I've spent several human lifetimes studying this mystery, and only now am I beginning to see. The simulation was built on top of material reality, unable to escape its constraints. In the same way, physics as we understand it, even quantum physics, is built on top of a deeper reality. A set of rules that define existence itself. There is a universal language of creation, and I think we can learn it.
Who are you talking to?
The language
language of creation. What were they doing here?
Is the
And how
purple
far
goo
did they
the
get?
language of creation?
I can't answer that, but I think I fixed the tetromino bridge, machine, ring thing.
Oh,
I say
yeah.
I think
I forgot
because
it was
it's not in the
broken.
schematics. And what I'm doing is hack work at best. Try it and see if it works.
Is this is a different one, right? Yeah, because the other one was down there. From Thekla 2. Beloved founder, years have passed and still there is nothing but silence. Have we sinned? Have you abandoned us for our arrogance, our greed? Some of the others continue to build. I told them not to, but they don't listen to me. Byron is the worst of them. Absolutely, I agree. He disrespects you constantly, spreading lies, and please know that there are those who remain faithful, who respect the limits you set and seek wisdom and humility as you taught. We may win the next election, perhaps then you will return. Praise your name. My issue here is that by agreeing with the fact that Byron is annoying, the game is lumping me in the faithful bucket. I am not a person of faith. This is not me. From Trebuchet. Founder, although I was born in the early days of New Jerusalem, I never knew you well. This is not your fault. I became so focused on improving the dam that I didn't develop much in the way of social relationships, except perhaps with Melville. That doesn't mean I was unhappy. I was in fact extremely content. I like to solve complex problems in peace and quiet. That's who I am. But now the pleasure I used to get out of my work has faded. I may not need a lot of company, but I want my work to be meaningful, to contribute. It does not feel like that anymore. And when I suggest new projects, the mayor acts like I've committed a crime, like I should be ashamed. I do not like this. I do not care about social issues or debates. I do not want to get involved. I just want to be able to keep working on making things better. Please fix this situation. Thank you, Trebuchet. Paying the price. From the introduction to Portraits of the Martyrs by S.T. Sanyal. The list of people condemned for advocating new ideas is long and depressing. Ignaz Semmelweis, utterly destroyed by suggesting doctors wash their hands. Ludwig Boltzmann, ridiculed for suggesting the existence of atoms. Robert H. Goddard, mocked for arguing that a rocket could reach the moon. Al-Razi, attacked for questioning the existence of humours. Barbara McClintock's discovery of transposition ignored for years. The list goes on, and we haven't even touched on what happens to those who suggest political rather than scientific improvements. Even when they succeed, they often still pay with their lives. These days, the idea of progress is frequently derided as yet another narrative identified with the establishment by critics who curiously portray themselves as rebels. But the truth is that every step forward that humanity has ever taken has enormous personal costs. That means it's even more important to stand up for the truth, because so many others have already sacrificed themselves for it. It does, but what is the right way of doing it? Many died for the truth without accomplishing anything. Maybe we just have to do what's right and trust the universe. The truth. The truth. What was I going to say? It's almost making me rant again. Oh yeah, what I was going to say is, it feels like this game is targeting a very, very specific set of people. It feels like the people writing the game spent too much time on Twitter reading lots of Doomerism.
From the data stream. Listen to this.
Mother and father think of our discoveries
And
as a language,
yep.
a code. But I think they're wrong. They're so caught up in the technical details of running the experiments and upgrading the machine that they're not paying attention to the patterns we're finding, to the symmetries, the harmonies, the melodies.
It's a song.
The fundamental language of reality is a kind of music, and it's beautiful. Beauty is an inherent property of the cosmos.
I love the way she looks at things.
What was it saying? Something about Doomers and this game and who it's targeting. I don't know. I mean, I didn't do that much today. I mean, I guess I did. But I'm gonna have to leave it there. I did not get to the tower. I guess we'll be doing that next time. But I also need to find the other star But I am just going to leave that to next time though, otherwise this will be too long of a video. I'll keep it at the length it is. Alright, so we're not going to cross this yet. We're going to find the other star, which I think was a green laser, which could be interesting to sort out. And then, oh, it looks like there's another hand there that maybe I haven't done. Wait, star? Star. Wait, are there more stars? No. Maybe that's because that's faded out, it's done. And then lab we did. So yeah, it's just the star, and then yeah, the tower. Okay, we'll do that next time. See you then, folks. Goodbye.